All right, Kirby, here you go. I'm going to help you with a couple of these, and I'll leave the other ones for you to give it a shot to have your mom give me a holla if you don't get them, okay? So these were called piecewise functions, so here's some things I want you to know, okay? I'm going to draw some lines, okay? Some vertical lines, all right? So this is going to have three pieces, 1, 2, 3. So you're going to get a rule on this part. You're going to write an equation. And it's going to stop at this x value, which looks like it's -4. Then you have part 2. So we're going to write an equation for that guy. And then we're going to write one for that guy. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3. So let's give this a shot. All right? Hopefully, if you're doing piecewise functions, you know how to write the equation of a line. All right? So the first line we're going to talk about is this one right here. Okay? You got 2 points, -6 and 8, and -4 and 6. So first things first, you're going to find the slope. Okay, the slope equals, remember y2 minus y1? So we have 8 minus 6. And then we'll go -6 minus -4. Okay? So 8 minus 6 is 2. -6 minus -4 is -6 plus 4. So that gives me -2. And so my slope of this line right there is -1. All right? So I need some more room, so let me erase all this stuff. Okay? So we have a slope over here of, what was that, -1. Now I'm not sure what your favorite way to write a line is when you know the slope and a point. A lot of people like doing it this way. Okay. I don't know if you've learned this one yet. This is called point slope. All right. I'll do this one because that's how most people like to do it. Okay, so here's what I know. I have my slope, that's -1. So I'll put a -1 there. And now you can pick either one of these points. All right, I'm going to pick this one right here. So there's my y value, so 6. There's my x value, -4. I don't know my b value. Okay, so I do a little math here. I get 6 equals 4 plus b. How good at you at your algebra? I subtract 4 from both sides, and I get b equals 2. All right, so now I know what my slope is, and I know what my y-intercept would be. So here's how you write this part of the equation, okay? It's going to look like this guy right here at the bottom, okay? So I'm going to write it underneath number 2 because I don't have a lot of space. So we're going to say f of x equals, I think that's what yours looked like, didn't it? Yep, f of x equals, and I got a b and an a, or b and an m up on the top, you see it? So this is the same thing as y, so my slope is -1, okay, -x plus 2. All right, now here's the key. The whole thing is not -x plus 2. It's just from this side of the graph to this value right there, okay? So let me take a look at this other page and see how they wrote it, so make sure I do it the same way. Oh, interval notation. Awesome. Okay? So we would write this way. Either that, or when, however you do it. From -infinity to negative, whoops, ran out of space. Let me try again. From negative, sorry there. from negative infinity to negative 4. Okay, so there's part 1. Now we're going to do the same thing for this one. This one's easier though. Okay, that's just a horizontal line at y equals 6. So part 2 is 6. Okay, and what does it go from? It goes from negative 4 to positive 3. Okay, and then we got one last thing. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to find the slope. 6 minus 2 over 3 minus 5, which is 4 over negative 2. So my slope for this guy is negative 2. And then I'm going to write the equation. So y equals mx plus b. I'll choose this point right here. Okay? Y equals m, negative 2. My x value is 3 plus b. We're always solving for b. So we get 6 equals negative 6 plus b. I add 6 to both sides and I get 12 equals b. So here's the equation. Okay, this is the last part, and this is going to go from x equals 3, and notice how they got an arrow here, all the way to infinity. Okay, so it is going to be, this is the y, okay, y equals, what was my slope? Oh, I've erased it. It was negative 2. Negative 2x plus 12. So you just have to find each little part, okay? If you know how to write the equation of a line, you'll be able to do it, okay? If you can't write the equation of a line, then you got to go back and review that stuff, all right? So that's how you do number 1. Number 2 has 3 points, or 3 parts. It has this part, it has this part, and then it has this one that goes forever. So you're going to have another 3 parts, okay? The tricky one is number 4. There's a gap here. Still has 3 parts, but you're going to just find this equation, find this line, and that's going to go from negative infinity to negative 5. Then your next one is going to go from x equals negative 1 to x equals 7. So there's going to be a hole in there. All right? And then the last one will go on. So I'm going to send this one off to you. I'm going to go do the second page, and I'll send that to your mom. Okay?